days I was starving and still turned the page. Real from the mud, ain't no filters on pain. Every scar on my body's a jewel in my chain. Woke up in chaos, slept with a Glock. Lessons from wolves that don't speak they stock. Got judged by the shoes I wore on the grind, but they ain't walked 1 yard in this war of mine. Fake love fade, real ones ride or die. Seen tears in my mama's eyes turn dry. Taught to hustle, taught to scheme, taught to turn nightmares into gangster dreams. Thorns in my throne, but I feel like a king. Chains on my chest, got pain in my rings. From silence I rose with fire in my zone. I don't borrow respect, I built my own. Streets talk loud, I just move low. Let them hate now, I was born to glow. Thorns in my throne, they bleed when I lean, but I wear every wound like a crown unseen. Check the stats, I made hell my gym. Lifted up, lost till the chances got slim. Enemies plot, but they move too slow. I write death notes with a gold-plated flow. Brothers in cells, some under the dirt. All I got left is this pen and this hurt. Still I ride, still I snap, still I lace every verse like a loaded trap. They pray for my fall like a ritual feast, but I walk through fire like a baptized beast. Chains don't break me, they sing when I move. I'm a symphony of scars in a gangster groove. Thorns in my throne, but I feel like a king. Chains on my chest, got pain in my rings. From silence I rose with fire in my zone. I don't borrow respect, I build my own. Streets talk loud, I just move low. Let them hate now, I was born to glow. Thorns in my throne, they bleed when I lean, but I wear every wound like a crown unseen. Now the game paid dues when I breathe in the booth. Every lyric's a sermon, every rhyme's the truth. You chase clout, I chase peace and stacks. Built from scars, now the devil won't tax. I ain't no myth, I'm the code you fear. I'm the echo of every gunshot you hear. Tattooed tears, still I stand alone. Ruler of pain, with thorns in my throne. Thorns in my throne, but I feel like a king. Chains on my chest, got pain in my rings. From silence I rose with fire in my zone. I don't borrow respect, I built my own. Streets talk loud, I just move low. Let them hate now, I was born to glow. Thorns in my throne, they bleed when I lean, but I wear every wound like a crown unseen. Lyric wound like a crown unseen. Like a crown unseen. Yeah. From the alleys to the apex, I wore pain like chains. This ain't just a beat, this my throne in the streets. I came from the block where the sun don't shine, where the nights bleed red and the dreams flatline. Boys turn to beasts, cold steel in their palms. No lullabies here, just sirens and psalms. Mama crying tears that the concrete drank while I carved out a name on the city's flank. Taught to move silent but make noise in stacks. Gold on my neck, tat sharp like axe. Crown of the concrete, king of the flame. Survivor of the storm, now remember my name. From the dirt I rose with a bloodline bold. This ain't rap, it's a saga told in gold. Crown of the concrete, I don't kneel for none. I ain't chasing glory, I became the sun. Got scars on my soul, but I never went weak. Had to hustle in hell just to earn my peace. OGs taught me math in grams and weight, while the chalk lines dance like twisted fate. Enemies lurking, I sleep with one eye. Heart black ice, but my dreams sky high. Fake friends cut them like a blade through lace. Only real ones ride in my circle space. I ain't born bad, I was built this way. Molded by struggle, I made it obey. Tears dried up, now I move like a ghost. Toast to the pain, I became the host. Crown of the concrete, king of the flame. Survivor of the storm, now remember my name. From the dirt I rose with a bloodline bold. This ain't rap, it's a chain heavy with the cost I paid. Every beat I spit's like a war parade. Legacy loud, I don't need your love. Respect rains down when I rise above. So light up the mic like the block at night. I'm the storm that came and claimed his right. From the ruins I walked, now I tower and preach, with a crown of concrete and bars that teach. Yeah, they never gave me nothing, I took it. Now every step echo like a war drum. I ain't running from my past, I made it my crown. Look, I was born in the gutter where the nights don't sleep, raised by the pain where the cuts run deep. No fairy tale, just a fist and a flame, and a whole lot of scars that remember my name. Mama cried, but the streets held tight. Pop was a ghost, I was born to fight. Young with a chip, eyes full of war, heart cold like the steel I kept in the drawer. Blood on my name, but the crown's still mine. Built from the dirt where the sun don't shine. From the trap to the stage, made my lane, now they whisper my name like thunder and flame. Blood on my name, can't wash it away, but I walk with power every night and day. Never folded, never broke, never tamed. I'm the fire they fear, I'm the one they blame. I move with the ones that never switch lanes. Silent wolves that been through pain. We talk less, act fast, eyes sharp with a bond deeper than the blackest heart. Fake friends folded, real ones stayed. Now my circle like gold, heavy and made. All these rappers just bark, I bite. Spit truth with a spark that light up the night.
They tried to bury me in silence, but I turned the soil into an empire. My name ain't clean, it's earned. Through every flame, I burned.
Blood on my name, but the crown's still mine. Built from the dirt where the sun don't shine. From the trap to the stage, made my lane, now they whisper my name like thunder and flame. Blood on my name, can't wash it away, but I walk with power every night and day. Never folded, never broke, never tamed. I'm the fire they fear, I'm the one they blame. Look me in the eye, you'll see no fear. Only ghosts of the years I bled right here. Now it's Rolex time, big steps I take, but the pain in my veins never took a break. Still real to the bone, never changed for fame. Still spit like I'm broke, still move like flame. I ain't gangster for the show, I'm war for real. Put my life in these lines, that's the only deal. Blood on my name, but I made it art. From the blade to the mic, I play my part. on my name, but the fire made me groan. This is real, no filters, no clown. Came up where the lights don't gleam, where the dreams get crushed and the hope just screams. No silver spoons, just dirty shoes and a crew that knew how to break the rules. Kept my circle small like the trigger grip. One eye on fate, one hand on the clip. Ain't no fair fights in the jungle of sins. You either lose your soul or you learn to win.
I wear a crown made of ashes, forged in pain. Built my empire in the cold and rain. From the ruins where the lost ones lie, now I rise with fire in my eyes. No tears left, just war in my veins. Every cut I got turned into chains. You can bury my body, never my name. I was born for storms, I played no game.
Now it's meetings in silence, deals in the dark. Used to sleep with the rats, now I move like a shark. Taught myself moves while they watch TV. Now they study my life like a PhD. I got bags under eyes, but no baggage left. Put my demons in a box and I laid them to rest. Every L I took just carved my code. Now my story too heavy to ever be sold. I ain't your hero, I'm the proof that even the coldest soil grows truth. I ain't scared of death, I just fear being fake. So I gave the world pain it could never remake.
I wear a crown made of ashes, forged in pain. Built my empire in the cold and rain. From the ruins where the lost ones lie, now I rise with fire in my eyes. No tears left, just war in my veins. Every cut I got turned into chains. You can bury my body, never my name. I was born for storms, I play no game.
I speak for the hustlers, the ones they ignore. For the kid with a dream sleeping on the floor. I ain't need no handouts, just grit and guts. Now I'm cutting through the noise like uppercuts. Still 10 toes down in designer fit, but my soul stay raw, never counterfeit. From the ashes I rose and I own this lane. Long live the crown, carved deep in pain. Power in silence. They took my peace, but they gave me violence. From the shadows, no love in the crib, only heat from the block, that's the life that I live. Mom cried while I learned to grit my fate, with a pocket full of nothing but a heart full of hate. 10 toes deep in the belly of the beast. No dinner plate, just bread with the least. But I kept it 100 with the pain in my chest. Now I spit for the lost and I die for respect. No peace, just power in my veins. All this struggle turned blood into flames. From the bottom where the silence grew, now I roll a whole city, know the crew. Still slide, gold so I never fall. Built a throne where the nights stay cold. Ain't no mercy in a world this sour. I don't pray no more, take power. I seen real ones fall and the fakes all shine, but truth don't die, it just wait in time. Kept the Glock by the Bible, hope on hold. Taught to hustle in the dark with a heart so cold. They said I fail, they prayed I break, but I fed off the hate, now the plate look great. Every L I took built the legend I spit. Now I talk with flame and I walk fully lit. Pain in my lungs, but I breathe like a king. Every scar on my skin got a song to sing. I ain't lucky, I'm chosen by the flame. Now I burn through the chains and rewrite the game. No peace, just power in my veins. All this struggle turned blood into flames. From the bottom where the silence grew, now I roll a whole city, know the crew. so I never fold. Built a throne where the nights stay cold. Ain't no mercy in a world this sour. I double pray no more, I take power. Now it's tailored suits and bulletproof cars, but I still see the pain through the platinum bars. I don't flex for likes, I flex for life. For the nights I bled just to earn this mic. Now I'm ghost to the fakes, fam to the real. Made it out the dirt with a heart of steel. Still ride for my day ones, never forget. Power ain't given, it's earned with sweat. No peace, just power. I rose to the fire. Now I build empires. Yeah, I ain't choose this life. This life chose me. From the alleys to the throne. Now watch me speak truth over stone. I was raised where the sirens don't sleep, where the cold nights whisper what the rich don't peep. No safety net, just fists and fate. Had to starve just to sharpen my plate. Taught by the wolves, trained by the scars. Learned more from the street lights than I did in the yards. Ain't no love in the system, just numbers and names. So I carved my escape through the bars and flames. I was born for this, fire in my soul. Every loss just a lesson that made me whole. Came from the dark, but I shine so bright. Now I walk like a king every day, every night. I was made for war. Pain in my fist, turn my wounds into wins. I don't ever miss, from the mud to the heights, from the silence to bliss. This ain't luck, homie, I was born for this. Now it's 10 toes down in the face of fear. Got the reaper on call, but I'm still right here. I don't fold, don't fake, don't run from beef. If it's smoke, then it's fire, let it burn on beat. Gold chains heavy, but my name way more. Every verse that I drop, shake the block to the core. Never needed a deal to be labeled a boss. I took loss after loss, then I broke through the frost. They see the fame, not the funeral lines. Not the nights I was praying that the sun might shine. But I held my ground, yeah, I held that pain. Now I bleed in my lyrics and they chant my name. I was born for this, fire in my soul. Every loss just a lesson that made me whole. Came from the dark, but I shine so bright. Now I walk like a king every day, every night. I was made for war. Pain in my fist, turn my wounds into wins. I don't ever miss, from the mud to the heights, from the silence to bliss. This ain't luck, homie, I was born for this. I got blood on my Timbs, truth on my tongue. Made my name in the jungle where the wild ones run. Still ride with the fam, still pray for the peace. But I'll go beast mode if they wake that beast. See, the crown don't shine without battling dirt, and the throne means nothing if you ain't felt hurt. So I rep my block with every breath I spit. Built from the struggle, I was born for this. No fear in my veins, no quit in my walk. This the voice of the block. I ain't just survive, I wrote the playbook for how to thrive. This one for the wolves in the frost, for every loss that made a boss. Steel in my heart, cold in my path. This ain't rap, it's aftermath. I was born in the storm, no silver to see. Just sirens at night and a lock with no key. Mama in the kitchen, tears in the flame. Pops in a cell, couldn't spell his name. I walked through war zones with laces undone. Taught to grip pain before I gripped the gun. No handouts, just hustle on loop. Made a throne from the dirt, now I lead my troops. Still hard in a world so fake. Kept it real, never bent, never break. Cold streets raised a king with scars. this game. Cold streets, steel heart, I run this game. Now I glide through the shadows in all black fits. Ice on the wrist, but I came from the pits. Fake ones talk, I move in code. Kept my word even when the world went cold. Labels want hits, I just give them truth. Hard bars built from a wild youth. I spit legacy, I don't rap for show. I'm the street's own son, let the record glow. They see the fame, not the nights I bled, not the dreams I buried or the tears I shed. But I held my soul like a loaded piece, walked straight through the belly of the beast. Steel heart in a world so fake, kept it real, never bend, never break. Cold streets raised the king with scars. Now my pain echo loud through bars. I don't cry, I compose with rage. Write scriptures in a blood-stained cage. From block to stage, I carve my name. Cold streets, steel heart, I run this game. Now it's jets in the sky, gold in the chain, but I still see ghosts when I ride in the rain. Never forgot where I planted my flag, still salute the block with every bag. Real kings don't need no fake applause. I built empires with broken laws. Now my legacy's deep like the cuts I hold, and my story's forever in bars and gold. Steel heart, still beating in the cold, still speaking for the bold, still walking with the code. No crown on my head, but I earned that seat. They talk royalty, I built mine in blood, sweat, and concrete. Came up broke with the flame in my soul. Dreams too big for a life on parole. Mama said pray, but my fist did the work. Now the same hands bless every bar with the dirt. No silver chains, just cuffs on the wrist. Turn my pain into power, now I can't miss. Raised in the fire where the fake don't last. I made scars look clean, left the past in the past. Thrown in the trenches, crown made of war. I was built from the streets, now I kick down doors. Heart full of rage, voice full of smoke. Every line that I write is a vow I spoke. I ain't never had a king's blood, just a lion's will. Turned hunger into hustle, and time stood still. Thrown in the trenches, gold in my veins. This kingdom's mine, I walk through flame. Now the ice on my chain ain't colder than me. I froze pain in my heart, then I threw out the key. I don't flex for the gram, I flex on fate. Made a throne from the pressure, now watch me create. Tales from the block still ring through the rhyme, but I'm sharper than steel in the hands of time. Used to bleed in the shadows, now I shine in the day. While the fake kings fade, I stay real all the way. Let them judge from the surface, they don't know my nights. The hunger, the losses, the crooked fights. But I kept my head high even when they laughed. Now my story's in gold and my name's on the path. Thrown in the trenches, crown made of war. I was built from the streets, now I kick down doors. Heart full of rage, voice full of smoke. Every line that I write is a vow I spoke. I ain't never had a king's blood, just a lion's will. Turned hunger into hustle, and time stood still. Thrown in the trenches, gold in my veins. This kingdom's mine, I walk through flames. Now I stand where the giants used to fall. Built empires from echoes and concrete walls. I don't beg for respect, I demand it raw. Cause I fought every inch just to balance the law. So remember my name when they write those books. I was raised in the gutter with outlaw looks, but I rose like a king with no knight or cloak. My empire is real, made a throne and smoke. This ain't just rap, it's revenge and rhyme. Thrown in the trenches, forever in time.
This ain't rap, revenge and rhyme. Thrown in the trenches, forever in time.
This ain't music. This survival over snares and scars. From alleys to arenas, we rise through cement and smoke.
I was raised where the sirens sang lullabies. Mom's tears dried while pops told lies. Cracks in the wall, but dreams still grew. Hunger in the eyes, but the soul stayed true. No silver spoons, just rust and rage. We learn to write bars in a concrete cage. Now I pen scriptures on stolen time. Each line a prayer, each rhyme a crime. From the dirt I came, now I walk in flame. No shame in the pain, it became my name. This ink is blood, this mic is hope. I built this crown from cement and smoke. Scars don't fade, they just shine in gold. Stories of the street in every bar I told. No fame, no joke, just truth I spoke. All heart, no cloak, that's cement and smoke. Got a target on my back, but I move with grace. Wolves in my circle, loyalty in place. Used to hustle for a plate, now I feast on beats. Made power from pressure and pain from heat. Labels pass, now they beg for the fire. But I don't sell soul, I just raise the wire. Came with a vision, stayed with the grind. Now my voice echo loud through street and time. They see the shine, not the battles I fought. See the chains, not the lessons I was taught. I lost sleep, lost blood, lost kin to the game. But I kept walking, never broke under shame. From the dirt I came, now I walk in flame. No shame in the pain, it became my name. This ink is blood, this mic is hope. I built this crown from cement and smoke. Scars don't fade, they just shine in gold. Stories of the street in every bar I told. No fame, no joke, just truth I spoke. All heart, no cloak, that's cement and smoke. Now I'm rolling clean with my team in the back. Made a map from my losses and flipped the track. Don't talk respect, you earn it with grit. And I bled every step just to make it legit. Now the stage is a throne, the mic's my sword. I speak for the fallen who ain't ignored. So play this loud for the silent and broke, who rise every day from cement and smoke.
Yeah, we came from the cracks, but now we crack the sky. Cement and smoke, that's where kings are born.
Cement and smoke.
Ain't no crown on my head, but they still kneel when I walk. A king don't need gold, he needs scars, loyalty, and a backbone made of block. Came from nothing, now I move like smoke. Silence footsteps, but my name still spoke. No blueprint, just blood in the game. Put my hustle in ink, now they chant my name. Mama cried while the rent stayed due. Papa ghosted, I became the crew. Stole my worth from the world in pain. Now I ride with flames flowing through my veins.
I'm a king without a throne, still rule my zone. Made the cold street mine, turn pain to stone. A crown made of scars, I built my reign. Now I walk through storms, never blinking rain. I'm a king without a throne, forged by fire, raised by wolves, dressed in street empire. My throne's in the block, my court's in war. They prayed I'd fall, I just rose some more.
Got gold in my teeth, but real in my eyes. Truth in my chest and war in disguise. They act tough but never paid that fare. I bled on this mic just to breathe this air. Every verse a bullet, every hook a blade. Every move that I made, a price was paid. So when I sit back, know it ain't luck. It's grind, guts, and a soul that won't duck. I seen brothers fall, heard mothers scream, watched dreams get crushed by a crooked scheme. But I stood tall in the devil's gaze. Now I torch these beats in a lion's blaze.
I'm a king without a throne, still rule my zone. Made the cold street mine, turn pain to stone. A crown made of scars, I built my reign. Now I walk through storms, never blinking rain. I'm a king without a throne, forged by fire, raised by wolves, dressed in street empire. My throne's in the block, my court's in war. They prayed I'd fall, I just rose some more.
Now it's meetings and mics, but I still rep pain. Still salute the block that shaped my brain. Still feel the heat when I close my eyes. Still move like a soldier that never dies. So crown me or don't, I don't need your cheer. Just give me the mic, I'll make legends here. From dirt to the top, I carve my zone. No robe, no throne, just heart and tone.
Yeah! A king ain't what he wear, it's what he survived. No throne needed, I carry my crown in stride.
Yeah. Streets don't sleep, and neither do the kings. Born in the smoke, we rose with rings. Gold chain swinging, pain still singing. Heart cold as steel, but the throne's still clinging.
Came from the gutter, no handouts, no favors, just me and my rage surrounded by broken prayers. Mama cried at night, pop's gone like vapor, so I turned to the hustle, now my name hit papers. Sidewalk sermons, thugs doubt me grammar. Clips speak truth, louder than your banner. Tattoos on my chest like battle armor. Life gave me war, I gave it back drama. Crowned in chaos, born of the fire. King of the street, climbing barbed wire. Money on my mind, enemies in sight. We live by the code, never fold in the fight. Crowned in chaos, ain't no luck. Raised in pain, now the world shook. From dusk till dawn, we own this block. We built our name from the sounds of Glock. Whip blacked out, V12 in the belly. Drip too hard, make the narcs get jelly. Eyes on my stacks, I count with machetes. Mind on the throne while your crew stay petty. Midnight moves with a deathly smile. Each step is danger, but I walk in style. Gold in my teeth, soul full of scars. Heaven out of reach, but I'm shooting for stars. I got ghosts in my past, they don't fade away. Homies in the dirt, they ain't here today. Pour one out, let the pain replay. But I'll never break, that's the gangster way. Crowned in chaos, born of the fire. King of the street, climbing barbed wire. Money on my mind, enemies in sight. We live by the code, never fold in the fight. Crowned in chaos, ink in my veins. Words like a 9 o'clock shot. Yeah. I'm the voice of the curb, prophet of the storm. Out the ashes I rise, every bar transform. Rivals talk slick, they soft as reform. I don't preach peace, I was bred for war. Cold world, but I still burn hotter. Richer by the hate, got your queen and your daughter. Every step is power, every move a slaughter. A general of streets, the devil's godfather. Yeah. It's more than the fame, more than the show. It's legacy, blood, and a soul full of smoke. Crowned in chaos. Remember the name.
Steel-tongued savage, I don't talk, I command. From the corners of the jungle to the heart of the land. Gold grill flashing, soul never been. Loyalty is rash, won't trust our hand.
I was raised where the sirens lull you to sleep, where the hustlers pray and the angels weep. Money over fear, blood stains on the Jeep. I was 10 with a blade, cut dreams in the street. Bulletproof fate, tattooed fate lines. Middle finger up while I dodge one time. I don't beg, don't flinch, don't speak in lies. If you blink, you miss it, real ones recognize. I'm a steel-tongued savage, voice like chrome. Echo in the alley, heart turned to stone. Street-born legend, carved in pain. Came from the dirt, now I dance in the rain. Steel-tongued savage, king with no crown. Rise from the fall, never lay down. Every word's a war, every verse a blade. I write my story in the fire I made. Now I'm mobbing with my name on plaques. Leather seats warm, couple chains on stacks. Enemies shook when I enter the tracks. Talk loud online, but they quiet in packs. Scars on my knuckles, I don't flex, I swing. Every wound is a jewel, every move got sting. Never needed luck, just heat and grind. I lost everything once, now I bleed and rhyme.
It's cold where I'm from, trust dies in the fog. Friends turn shadows, loyalty's a dog. But I bark back louder, walk through the smoke. They preyed on my fall,
but I never broke, I'm a steel-tongued savage. Voice like chrome, echo in the alley, heart turned to stone. Street-born legend, carved in pain. Came from the dirt, now I dance in the rain. Steel-tongued savage, king with no crown. Rise from the fall, never lay down. Every word's a war, every verse a blade. I write my story in the fire I made. Now I spit like a furnace, truths burn through the beat. I made my throne out of concrete and heat. Whips black as my past, mind sharp as a cleat. In this jungle of lies, only lions eat. I'm the poet of pain, the outlaw sage. Every rhyme's revenge, every bar's a cage. I don't fear no man, I don't beg for light. I was built in darkness and I still shine bright.
Tongue savage, they remember the name. Turn struggle to rhythm and wrath into flame. This ain't just rap, it's legacy frame. Long live the savage, forever untamed.
From the cracks in the pavement, I rose like smoke with a razor in my verse and the system broke. No hope, just hustle. I wrote my fate, learned math from a scale pistol and a loaded crate. Mama prayed for peace, but I prayed for strength, for the day I could stretch these streets at length. No handouts, no love, no breaks, just bars, scars, and that cold metal taste.
Blood on my name, but I walk like a king. Chains on my neck, still heavier than sin. Eyes on my back, but I never flinch. Even God knew I was built for this trench. Blood on my name, let the stories fly. If I fall with my flag held high. Steel in my voice, pain in my flame. I came from the dirt, now the world know my name. Hopes to my rear view, threats on my line, but I play them like beats, stay in perfect time. They talk tough till the chrome align. I don't write raps, I carve war and rhyme.
Bulletproof dreams, pockets like vaults. Enemies close, but I know their faults. Snakes hiss loud, but they crawl in fear. When a lion walks in, all silence near. I seen brothers fall, seen mothers cry, seen killers pray with tears in their eye. But I never broke, never left my code. Heart full of fire, soul in rogue mode.
Blood on my name, but I walk like a king. Chains on my neck, still heavier than sin. Eyes on my back, but I never flinch. Even God knew I was built for this trench. Blood on my name, let the stories fly. If I fall with my flag held high. Steel in my voice, pain in my flame. I came from the dirt, now the world know my name.
They call it crime, I call it survival. They call it sin, I call it revival. I didn't choose this life chose me. So I made the block sing like a rosary. Power in my words, war in my breath. Legacy deep even after death. So bury me proud with the gold still gleam. Cause I died a real king, not a slave to the dream.
Love, blood my name, but royalty ain't clean. Still I rise, steel crown, still supreme.
Where I'm from, the light don't reach. Only pain, power, and lessons that preach. Built from the shadows, let's talk truth. I was raised in the war zone, taught by the flame. No silver spoon, just hunger and name. Posters on the wall of the ones who bled. Now I walk past murals of the ones who dead. Gunshots lull me to sleep, that's my lullaby. Survival ain't a choice, it's live or die. Used to count coins, now I'm counting stacks. But I never left the curb, got the pain on my back. Built from the shadows, heart made of stone. Voices in my head, but I walk alone. Gold on my wrist, still dirt on my soul. I was born in the dark, now I shine in control. Built from the shadows, scars in my ink. Blood in my lyrics, pain in my drink. They want my crown, but they fear my path. Cause I earned this throne from the devil's wrath. Where the sirens echo like drums, where dreams die quick and respect don't come. Had to fight for a name, grind for a place. Smile with the snakes while I study every face. Wore the same fit for weeks, no shame. Till I made that flip, then I changed the game. No sleep, no peace, no love shown. Only war in my chest and a will full grown. I lost homies to dirt, some to the cell, some to betrayal. Same story to tell, but I rose from it all. Soul stitched tight, I ain't living for applause. I'm surviving through night. From the shadows, heart made of stone. Voices in my head, but I walk alone. Gold on my wrist, still dirt on my soul. I was born in the dark, now I shine in control. Built from the shadows, scars in my ink. Blood in my lyrics, pain in my drink. They want my crown, but they fear my path. Cause I earned this throne from the devil's wrath. crowds, big moves, black trucks, low tint. Enemies close, but I never flinch. They whisper my name, I turn pain to flame. I don't run from the storm, I built it in my name. No regrets, just smoke in my past. No love, just cash that I count real fast. They ask how I smile with a world so grim. I just point at my scars and I say, I win. Built from the shadows, but now I cast light. Still standing, still fighting, still king. I ain't choose this life, it chose me. Street lights were my stars, and every scar is a trophy. Let's get it. I was raised where the sirens cry, where dreams get buried and the angels lie. Had nothing but hunger and a steel resolve, in the belly of the beast where the weak dissolve. Mama worked 3 jobs just to keep us fed. I learned how to hustle while they bled and read. Lost too many, pain don't sleep, so I wrote my story on a beat that weeps. Streets raised me, turned pain into gold. Every wound that I carry got a story untold. From the gutter to the throne, I walk through flame. I got blood in my roots and power in my name. Streets raised me, no love, no peace, just war in my steps and a hunger that eats. If I fall, I rise with a fist in the sky. I was made in the dark, too real to die. They said I wouldn't make it, said I'd rot in a cell. Now my verse break bars, I was raised in hell. Seen snakes in the grass, seen fakes with fame, but I stayed 10 toes, never switched my lane. Chains on my neck, but my mind stayed free. I'm a product of pain and a prophecy. These streets don't teach, they test your soul, but I passed every chapter and I took that toll. I still hear my brother's voice in the rain, still smell the powder, still feel the pain, but I walk with pride, head high in the smoke, cause I'm living proof that the fire won't choke. Streets raise me, turn pain into gold. Every wound that I carry got a story untold. From the gutter to the throne, I walk through flame. I got blood in my roots and power in my name. Streets raise me, no love, no peace, just war in my steps and a hunger that eats. If I fall, I'll rise with a fist in the sky. I was made in the dark, too real to die. Now I move like a boss, calm but loud. Got the past in my eyes, future in the crowd. I don't rap for the charts, I spit for the streets, for the ones who got dreams but can't find peace. So salute to the fighters, the hustlers, the flame, to the ones with the hurt but still play the game. We ain't victims, we kings from the ash, and this mic's my throne every time I stage raise me, but I shape my crown through chaos and dirt. I hold it down.
Yeah, this world ain't built for the soft. You either take the crown or live crawling, cold world.
But I rose above it.
I came from a place where the light don't shine, where loyalty's rare and snakes align. Every night I prayed with my eyes wide open, with a blade in my coat and a dream half broken. Seen pain in my mirror, rage in my breath. Every step a gamble, every friend a test. Learn to move solo, trust my gut. They smile when you up, but they plot when you stuck. Cold world crown I earned through fire. Wounds on my skin, but my soul won't tire. Gold on my chest, pain in my blood. I built my throne from the ashes and mud. Cold world crown, I don't flinch or fold. Steel in my heart and my verse is cold. Came from the dark, but I shine so loud. They ain't give me nothing, I made myself proud. Every bar's a bullet, every beat's a blade. Every word I spit is war grade made. No cosigns, just crime and climb. They slept on my grind, now I bet time. Black hoodie king,
ones who fell. See the shadows of the street like a haunted shell. But I rise with every soul I lost. Carry the flame no matter the cost. Cold world crown I earned through fire. Wounds on my skin but my soul won't tire. Gold on my chest, pain in my blood. I built my throne from the ashes and mud. Cold world crown, I don't flinch or fold. Steel in my heart and my verses cold. Came from the dark but I shine so loud. They ain't give me nothing, I made myself proud. Now they chant my name from the block to the charts, but I still ride low, still watch for the sharks. Never forgot where I came, what it cost. Every scar I got made me a boss. Power ain't given, it's taken in pain. Respect ain't free, it's earned in the rain. So if I fall with heat, cause I live like a king with fire in my beat. Cold world, but I stayed hot. Took my pain and turned it into plot. Now I wear this crown made of every shot. Cold world crown, wounds on my skin, gold on my chest. There ain't down in me nothing, I made myself proud.
Yeah, this ain't for the weak hearts. Where I'm from, mercy gets you buried. We rise with fists, not favors. Let's go. I was born in the fire, no silver or gold. Just cold nights, locked dreams, and a soul too bold. Watched OGs fall, watch young blood spill. So I sharpened my mind, and I hardened my will. Brick by brick, I built my name. Turned pain into purpose, turned dirt into flame. No cosign, no help, no prayer for free. Had to bleed just to breathe, had to fight just to be. Throne with no mercy, crown made of scars. Built in the shadows, now I glow like stars. Steel in my words, truth in my lane. I came for the crown and I'm bringing the pain. Throne with no mercy, king of my zone. Never needed love, I survived on my own. They whisper my name, but I roar with might. From the blocks to the stage, I was born for the fight. I ain't bowing to none, I don't beg, I take. Every L was a lesson, every bond could break. I walk like a ghost, move sharp like chrome. With a mind like a maze and a heart like stone. Talk slick, get checked, I don't flinch at smoke. I was raised with the real, not the frauds or jokes. Money in stacks, but respect come first. Cause the rich still die, but a legend lives in verse. I buried friends, I swallowed rage. Still stood tall through every cage. They gave me nothing, so I made it all. From silence I rose, from darkness I broke. Throne with no mercy, crown made of scars. Built in the shadows, now I glow like stars. Steel in my words, truth in my lane. I came for the crown and I'm bringing the pain. Throne with no mercy, king of my zone. Never needed love, I survived on my own. They whisper my name, but I roar with might. From the blocks to the stage, I was born for the iced out clean, but my soul still wore. Got a throne with wolves right outside the door. Every win I got came with blood and grind. Ain't no peace in this path, just the power I find. So when you speak on my name, put respect with flame. Cause I walked through hell and I still stayed the same. From the streets to the sky, this my story, my lane. Throne with no mercy, I reign in pain. I ain't asked for it, I took it. Throne pay in blood, in time, in silence. But me, I made mine bulletproof. I came from the mud, not a hand in sight, just fist and fire and the will to fight. Pockets were empty, but my mind was rich. Learned to flip pain like a kill switch. Used to sleep where the cold air bite. Now the wrist lit up like the Vegas night. But I ain't forget how I starved in the dark, so I tattooed the struggle in every bar I spark. Bulletproof dreams, I made them from pain. Built in the storm, now I dance in rain. Chains on my chest, still free in the soul. I was born to break, now I shine in control. Bulletproof dreams can't kill what's true. Try to bury me deep, but I broke right through. I walked through the fire, talk like a king. Survived all the war, now I let the crown sing. I'm the voice of the block, sound of the scars. Still got smoke tucked deep in the bars. No mask, no fear, just war in my walk. Every move that I make is a silence that talk. Never sold my soul for a flash or chain. I got homies in graves, I rep that pain. Grew from the bottom where hope felt cursed. Now my story hit hard like a 45 burst. They said I wouldn't make it, said I'd be next, but I carved my name where the concrete crest. Lost some to betrayal, lost more to steal, but I kept my code, stayed silent, stayed real. Bulletproof dreams, I made them from pain. Built in the storm, now I dance in rain. Chains on my chest, still free in the soul. I was born to break, now I shine in control. Bulletproof dreams can't kill what's true. Try to bury me deep, but I broke right through. I walked through the fire, talk like a king. Survived all the war, now I let the crown sing. Now it's meetings in suits, but the heart still hood. I don't forget where I stood, misunderstood. Every lyric I write is a grave and a gift. Every beat I ride is a soul I lift. So salute to the ones who grind in pain, to the silent soldiers with gold in their veins. We ain't made for defeat, we break the seams. From the block to the top with bulletproof dreams. Yeah.